Hello, this is the first episode of my little run through the JFL Fantasy Football Dynasty League. The league is Superflex full PPR with a tight end premium of zero point 0.5 points and some different scoring than most leagues, which I can get into later. Purpose of this video is I'm just going to run through everybody's team, what I think about them, what they need going into the draft, which is in 7 days. And yeah, I'm just going to go through that, um, give an overview of the league and what's going on. This is more just for fun. So, starting off, we'll start off with my team, the Dark Knight Rises. I lost last year in the playoffs. I got fourth place, so eighth in the draft. I do not have my first round pick, but for reasons I will disclose to you, this is my team. My quarterbacks: Brock Purdy, CJ Stroud, Trevor Lawrence. Those are the three. Not bad, not great. Could be better, could be worse. Definitely looking to upgrade there. Um, Running back core, I should say two QB, two running back, two wide receiver, tight end slot, and three flex. And I mean, obviously, it's a super flex spot too. So my running back core: Bijan Robinson, Jameer Gibbs, my main two-headed monster there. And I don't really have anyone. The next best running back I have is probably Rashad White. Uh, so nothing to write home about there. Wide receiver core is nasty with Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, JSN, Justin Jefferson, Garrett Wilson. And I have sitting on the bench Jaden Reed, Calvin Ridley, Waddle, Collins, I guess Bateman to some extent. So that's really, really good. That's the strongest point of my team, probably. Tight end, a little more to be desired. David Njoku and Pat Fryermuth. And then we have defenses, which I don't really care about. So, obviously, biggest needs for my team, probably a top tier quarterback to get me over the finish line. Um, Another running back that I can plug in case one gets hurt or if there's a bye week would be nice, and a better tight end core. Those are the main ones. Guys on the trade block: Collins, Waddle, Ridley, Reed. They're on the trade block. Garrett Wilson to some extent. Njoku, Fryermuth are on the trade block. Brock Purdy's on the trade block. I mean, anybody really on my bench is on the trade block. Um, so, yeah, and I only have pick 203, 307, 308, a couple fifth round picks. That doesn't matter. 2 seconds next year. Don't have a third. We're going to be going down to 4 picks per draft now. How I lost my first was I traded for Jamar Chase. It's a monster trade. I think it's gone well for me so far. Traded Sean Watson, T. Higgins, Michael Pittman, Ty Chandler. 2025 first, 2026 first for 2026 second, and Jamar Chase. Overall, been loving that trade. Still gave up a lot, but I think it was worth it. How I got 203 was I traded. Oh gosh, who did I trade? Quentin Johnston to let's see here, Jaden Daniels fan club, Mr. Mike 257 for his second round pick, which turned into 203. So I like that trade too. And yeah, I basically traded to get Waddle, traded to get Reed, I traded JMO, and another pick for Reed. That was pretty good. Traded for Trevor Lawrence back in the day, Garrett Wilson. Um, yeah, a number of these players were actually traded for, but I managed to pick Brock Purdy up off the waiver wire a couple years ago. That was a good pickup. Same with Calvin Ridley. That was a really good pickup. And Nico Collins. That was a really good pickup as well. That's kind of how the trades have gone for my team. Now we'll go to the co-commish, the other commissioner, Mystery Meat 17's team. As you can see, he's got Patrick Mahomes. He has had him ever since he's been drafted. He's took him in the draft knowing he'd be good, and he was mocked for it at the time, but it was a really good pick. Uh, and so that's kind of his staple QB. His running backs leave a lot to be desired in Warren and Robinson. And wide receivers could be better, could be worse, honestly. Flowers, decent. CeeDee Lamb, really good. Devonta Smith, really good. He's got Tyreek Hill, but he's aging out. Um, so that could be an issue. George Kittle's getting older, still really good, though. And his bench definitely leaves a lot to be desired, although I like Isaiah Likely. He's got a lot of upside. De'Ami Brown, maybe a little bit of upside there. ETN, if he turns it around, could be something. Uh, McMillan and Garando are interesting, really good upside prospects, although the Bucks bringing in Ibuka could hurt McMillan in some way. But he does have a decent team, should be able to make the playoffs if everything breaks right and doesn't get injured. He'll definitely be looking for another QB, upgrades at running backs. Another wide receiver couldn't hurt. I do like Mahomes and Caleb Williams. That's pretty nice. Hopefully, Caleb Williams turns out to be good this year. Something I will say about Mystery Meat's team, I know for a fact that George Kittle is on the trade block, a star tight end, and I know Hollywood Brown's on the trade block for sure, and I know Tyreek Hill is on the trade block as well. And yeah, he has got 201, good spot to have, or good time to have 201. We'll see what falls. 301, another good pick. Got all his picks plus some in the future years. And he's got the picks of the worst team in the league right now, which he's not actually that bad after making a few trades. Um, and yeah, those are kind of the two teams that I will highlight in this video. So far, let's just take a quick look at the league transactions right now. There's been 2 trades, and I'll show the one that pertains to Mystery Meat 17's team. Again, he's the Kokomish. So he gave up Mike Evans, DJ Moore, Kyler Murray, Javonte Williams, Breece Hall, and a 2025 third. I think that's 305 for Devonta Smith, Tyjae Spears, Caleb Williams, 2025 second, that's 201, 2025 third, that's 301, 2026 second, that's probably 201, and 2026 fourth, which doesn't mean much. So far, I mean, looking at the trade, it looks lopsided in Bjorgen's favor here. But I actually do like Mystery Meat 17's side more. The upside with Caleb Williams is crazy. Devonta Smith is good. Tyjae Spears, I don't know. He's okay maybe as a prospect, but these second round picks are going to be high. So in the end, I think there's a lot more risk with this side of the trade. Obviously, in the immediate, it's going to be good because Evans is going to give you some points. Maybe Hall will give you. Javonte is interesting on Dallas, but he's just not a consistent or good player overall. So we'll see. And yeah, that's kind of the main trade this year. There's another trade that happened, but that's in other teams, which I'll cover in other videos. So that is the first video here. Hopefully I get this released soon. Thanks for watching, and tune in for the next video. I'll be going through Saucy Spaghetti's team here and Pastor Prime's team here. Tune in next time.